Yeah, and fell on my face.
What's that?
Okay, this is one part. Oh, have you seen this yet?
What?
Look at my face.
Hold on.
Yeah, little
Battle damage.
Oh my gosh. What happened?
There's this one part. They didn't mention that cross-country skiing includes semi-downhill skiing. There's this one part in the trip where you start going down, and you just can't, and then but normally when you can't, always when you start going down, I always fall. I fell a lot. I fell a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And there's this one part where it's just all where you go down and just hit this like big block of ice that goes on for, oh gosh, it's like a long time. And you just keep, and since normally in the snow there's like these little treads made by other people that you can follow on your skis, but there are no treads on the ice, and so you just slide.
Ooh.
And you go down so fast, and like, it's really hard to turn to keep yourself from, like, I think I tried to figure out turning, I was like jamming the stupid sticks into the ground. I'm like, trying to turn myself, like it's like a video game almost.
Did you use all of your socks?
I'm not so sure.
Did you use all of these at all?
Not all of them, but
Okay, this is for your tomorrow. Oh, you didn't even get a chance to use the poncho,
no, there was no rain.
So what'd you do?
Huh?
Okay, you need a real good shower. You too, Robert.
Yes, I'm gonna take that like right now.
I took one yesterday.
Okay,
Yes,
the book.
Robert.
Here's your money. Did you get a chance to use any money?
Yes, like $5. That was it.
Okay.
Then there was anyway. So I was
This
going
worked okay?
Yeah, it was perfect.
Oh, good. Look at this.
Yeah, we're pretty well.
Ah, okay.
There was and then so
Air it out.
I finally lost control. They said I panicked. Perhaps I did. I might have. And I just flew face first into this big fat snowbank. It's almost as hard as the ice itself. Okay, I was wearing glasses. I was like,
Where are your glasses?
inside the pack.
What pack? This?
No, the day pack. That thing right there.
Oh, the day pack.
A lot of my stuff's in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah? Did you enjoy
Sunday
yourself?
was fun. I forgot to tell you about today. Today was hecka fun. I didn't really fall. I fell a lot.
But you skied again.
Yeah, and there was another downhill part, but this part was better. It was ice, but in fact it was like there's this big mansion up there, like that I guess that the area we were skiing on, like the cross country part. I guess it's all part of this humongous. It was once part of this humongous estate owned by these dudes called like the Hermans or something like that. And anyway, so they had like near the back of the mansion, there's like this big
Was it right on Lake Tahoe?
Yes, it is.
Was that the one that we saw from the highway?
What?
The Erman Mansion? Or no?
You probably can't see it.
What happened to your turtleneck?
What? Oh,
In a
this?
hole.
I don't know. I haven't touched the turtlenecks at all. In fact, I didn't touch the. This is the only turtleneck I've worn this week.
You're sleeping?
Oh no. I wore a short sleeve shirt to sleeping, and then I decided since it was clean, I just wear it the next day, and then
Is that yours at all? Or Robert's?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Pack whatever I pack.
Yeah. Take off that pants because I need to wash them off for Mr. For your
Oh, cables.
cables. Yeah.
Marcus, 2 layers of pants.
Yes.
So it worked okay? Were you nice and comfortable?
One point I got really hot, and I slowed down to get some water. Mr. Hearn's like, "You just can't slow down wherever you want, sir." I'm like, "But I'm hot." And he's like, "Yes, but you got to catch up with the group." But I'm like dead last, and so the group's like really, really far ahead of me. I'm like, "Yeah, if I can catch the group." But
Yeah, 'cause you don't wanna
because
get
a lot of
lost.
times, sometimes I fell and everyone just passed me, and other times I stopped for water and everyone else passed me.
Oh boy, why are all these things wet?
Oh, it was probably the gloves.
Any of your snacks helped?
I hardly touched the snacks. I didn't touch the snacks at all.
You weren't that hungry?
In fact, I wanted more water than snacks.
Oh really?
Speaking of water.
Okay.
And I just laid there for a while, and then I got up after like a few seconds, and then I just felt my face and it was all red, like this. I'm like, oh man. And so I go down a little bit more, and then I just go up to these two girls that are over there, and I just ask them directly. I'm like, where am I bleeding? they're like, oh, what happened to you? So then then they told me to put ice on it, and so I just took chunks of snow and just stuck it on my face. Today anyway, we went to the mansion area, and behind them, several not yards, it's a while, it's not a mile, but it is quite a ways from the mansion, on the back side, there's like this, really, really nice downhill slope. It goes downhill, and then it makes a sharp turn to the right, and it's like slush. It's really soft. It's not at all like the other one where you go 80 miles per hour on total ice. Well, of course, the slight problem. Anyway, we went to the mansion area, and behind them, several not yards. It's a while. It's not a mile, but it is quite a ways from the mansion, on the back side. There's like this really, really nice downhill slope. It goes downhill, and then it makes a sharp turn to the right, and it's like slush. It's really soft. It's not at all like the other one where you go 80 miles per hour on total ice. Well, of course, the slight problem is if you don't turn off to the strip to the right, you go straight into the lake.
Did you?
And then they had like these toboggan boards, and it was so fun. I had these like
That's fun.
Do you know?
Woo!
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, the thing that's like a sled. You go woo!
Yeah, we had these big green like boards, and you like hold them, and you go ah, and you just like slide. It's like fun. And then I decided to go down. I decided to go skiing. I decided to go actually try skiing because I didn't figure I would kill myself then. And so yeah, it was hecka fun. And then at one point I just flew up in the air doing this, and went boom, 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 and just slammed on my butt like 3 times.
What did you do yesterday?
Skied.
So how long?
Skied.
But what time did you guys leave today?
Oh,
Must have been mid-afternoon or so.
Yeah.
Around that time. It was probably around.
Right after lunch?
No.
Did you eat lunch there?
We had lunch over there. Oh, yesterday we had a snowball fight. That was fun.
So after lunch, did you eat on the trail or?
On Saturday, we were coming back, and so we had to go up the ice hill. And of course, like nobody wanted to go up the ice hill on skis, so we used a few people wiped out, but some guys actually made it all the way through.
Did you try?
That was the one where you go 80 miles per hour that's where I went 80 miles per hour into my face.
Oh, so you tried it?
No. There's 2 different things. There's one with the downhill on Sunday today, where it's all slush, and then there's the other one, which is like it's like Dead Man's. I know this is my name for it. It's like Dead Man. It's like a dead man's.
So which one did you go in?
Okay, on Saturday, I'm telling you about this. Like they're like, it's not your day, Mark, because I was using like all my shoulder power to get up the stupid ice on the skis, because like the skis will like sometimes slide backward, and they're like, stay up. And like I almost fell a couple times. Like you have to like spread your legs a lot. And so then I was like climbing up there, and I finally got up to the part where all the guys were, and then I'm like hi everybody, and then I just fell.
You fell?
I just fell. I was just standing there and I just fell down. My skis crossed, and I just like fell over. And then Mrs. Huggins like, you look like you could just stay there all day, Mark.
What?
Like, it was Kiara. She was in front of me, and she wiped out, and so I'm like, I'm like, move, and so I knew I was gonna wipe out, and there's like all these like nasty bushes right on the side. They look like manzanitas actually. They probably were, but they look really nasty. I didn't want to go in, so I'm like, I was just scooting out of the way of the bushes, and then I flew into this nice soft patch of snow, and they all started laughing. It was funny. I was like avoiding all the bushes and trying to get my finally flew into the snow.
And today was more fun because you know a little bit more.
Yeah, I didn't fall that much today. Except in the very beginning, I was walking, and then like I what happened. See, what I hate is a lot of us we have to go in like straight lines, and you can't just go like flying off to the side and stuff like that. You have to go where the paths are, and since everybody goes in the paths, if you start going really fast, you can. And since I am not very good at stopping, they're very hard to change. They're very hard. I mean, you can't. you can't just like plant your feet down like this and like stop them because they'll keep going. And the poles, I figured the poles aren't very good either. I was like sticking them in front of them, like, oh, stop, stupid skis! This is how I can tell me what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put the skis like this into a V, but sometimes the V, like my ski, it still won't work. And like I'll be going and I'll fly right into somebody's back.
So how much they didn't teach you anything, huh?
Well, they did, but it's really hard to stop. It's really, really hard. At least I can't do it.
That's how that guy.
Well, the fact that you've experienced it, did you have a good time though? Instead of all that.
funny.
And then on Saturday night, we played this thing called Gestures, and then like it's basically like this. It's like Pictionary. You basically you do like a motion, and everyone tries to. Oh, you didn't notice that, did you? Battle damage. You try to like do what you. Well, that's not Pictionary. It's kind of like charades. With like a twist. Okay. Anyway, you're given like cards. Some of these cards are just so funny that to